I'm going to do is try to solve your jewelry shopping dilemmas for the festive season. I feel like one of the biggest struggles of the festive season is the fact that you need to go out and shop, which is a good thing, but sometimes you can really get confused about where to shop or what to shop and what to pair those things up with. So I realized that while I talk a lot about skincare, makeup, clothes, I really wanted to touch base upon jewelry today. Which is why I collaborated with this lovely brand called Voila. They have a website called voila.com, which I highly recommend you check out. They've been nice enough to let me pick their brains and pick out some of my favorite pieces from their collection. Now, of course, in focus today is Diwali, the festive season, and the Shadi season, a little bit of the party season that is coming up. So I've tried to put together everything that I've loved, and I think we should dive right into this video so I can show you what I have. So I've picked out my favorite 7 products from the store here. So just so you know, Voila has over 80 stores all across India, and they're really digitally savvy. So all their collections are available on their website. I'm going to give you all the links for all of this right down in the description box below. So let's get started and pick my first favorite product. So the first product I have over here are these beautiful earrings. I think that they're really traditional, and the gold and the little white diamond work is really good for the Diwali season. I also think that considering the official Shadi season is about to start in India, something like this would really come in handy to wear with your Indian outfits. The second product I have over here is this really cute neck piece. It's yellow and orange. Now, I know that a lot of us love color block but don't always know how to incorporate it with our jewelry. I think that with clothes it becomes slightly easier to incorporate color block because you wear different colors, team it up with your shoes or a bag. But within jewelry itself, to do color block is a really cool thing. And I think that Voila kind of gets that on point. There's a lot of yellow, gold and orange details on this piece, and they have this in multiple color options. I'm a lot into solid white shirts, denims, high heels, red lips. And I think that the best way to amplify a look like that is to opt for jewelry that's really nice and bright colored. And I think a piece like this would make for the perfect pairing with a look like that. The next piece I have over here is this pair of really pretty gold bangles. There's of course the diamond studs work on it. So I personally feel that bangles like this also go with your fusion and sort of Indo-Western, maybe even Western outfits really well. I think that if you know how to sort of mix up your fusion with your Western, it can make for a really good combination. I know that this one time I wore like a little black dress, and I teamed it up with big gold chumkas and with red lips, and I felt like as a look it just really worked. Next up, I have this full set of earrings with this neck piece. Now, easy separates with clothes looks so good because there's that little distinct thing that keeps the whole look as one, and I think that the same applies to jewelry. With neck piece and earrings coming from the same set, I feel like there's this little conventional beauty to it that makes it look really unique. I think so mainly because I feel like when you look at the person wearing the matching earrings with the neck piece, maybe even the bracelet, because I do think that these bangles would go really well with this, it just looks really nice. As a child, when I was growing up, I always saw my mom finding the little matching element across her jewelry, and I always loved it. So this is something that will never really go out of style. The next piece is a really interesting one. It's this multi-layered tassel neck piece. Now, one of the main things I love about this piece is that it has such a cool bohemian vibe. It's got the colors of English pink, it's got a little bit of orange, it's got a little bit of blue, and of course it has black and silver that dominate the entire neck piece as a whole. I think that something like this really helps amplify any look. And when I say any look, I mean that this is something that will go with a kurti, this is something which will go with the dress I'm wearing right now, this is something that will go with a shirt. It's a statement piece, so in an ideal situation, I wouldn't pair this up with big earrings. I'd probably opt for small little studs or skip something all the way on the earrings. But I feel like this piece would basically be enough to lift a look. Next up, I have these really beautiful polki bangles. Now, Voila has a collection called the Rivaz collection, which is obviously, like the name suggests, very traditional, very festive. And a lot of what they have actually is from the Studio Voila range, which is a lot of handcrafted jewelry. I suggest that all of you log on to the website to get the details. Like I said, I will be posting all the links in the comment section below. But I think that what I really like is that the designs are such that you can actually mix and match this with different looks. So coming back to this piece, Much like a lot of uncut pieces or polkis, I love the little green and red details that some of these pieces have, and I feel like green is a color that you can never get bored of, especially when it comes to your traditional wear. And last but not the least, I have this really high on trend choker. It's totally silver, it has this little tassel detail and of course the little red beads towards the end. I think that this officially sort of makes every little trend present in the little selection set that I have over here. I have things from traditional to little fusion, bohemian. I have absolute conventional and traditional pieces like the polkis, and then I have something that's so edgy like this. I also love the fact that silver is so big this season, so this piece definitely makes it to the top of my favorites list because of that reason. In addition to this, I just feel like chokers are so big right now. We're doing all the 90s trends and everybody's loving them, so I think that you need to try it out too. So I hope this video was helpful for all of you and that I've helped you with your jewelry shopping dilemmas in at least some way. I've tried to pick out some of my favorites which I thought were most relevant to the season we're in here in India. There's a little bit of party, a little bit of shadi, a little bit of in between, and I hope that I've sort of helped you in any way I can. If you have any add-on questions, you can ask me them in the comment section below. You can email me, Snapchat me, tweet to me, get in touch with me via Instagram. Well, there's a zillion ways to get in touch with me. So go ahead and like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.